Hello coloring friends, so today we'll see a slideshow with all submitted works for the prompt bear that we were coloring during the last week for our weekly challenge Find and Color. I actually had little doubt that I would get a lot of illustrations for this prompt, so easy to find bears, a lot of variety. And yeah, I've got 98 illustrations, and we have brown bears, white bears, panda bears, toy bears, uh, Winnie the Pooh, and even one alien bear. Most of those bears are like cute, kind, funny. But there are also a couple of wild and ferocious. So quite a variety of bears. A lot of illustrations are connected with winter and even with Christmas. When I look through all these illustrations, when I was editing the slideshow, my mood improved. I felt somewhat Christmassy. So I hope you will do too after watching the slideshow. For a change, our leaders for this prompt are different. We've got a lot of illustrations by Mariola Budek and Karolina Kubikovska. But of course there are illustrations by our usual artists, Corby Razanes, Hannah Carlson, Joanna Besford and Lulu Maya. But with such a big number of illustrations, of course there is a big variety of illustrations and books and artists. What I have colored for this prompt. It was hard to resist this illustration from Coloring Heaven Starry Night Special, illustrations by Wishan Ong, a Snow Queen, and of course I colored the Snow Queen. Surprisingly, this illustration took me much more time than I had expected. At first, because it's Snow Queen and a lot of snow and everything should be like light white in light colors, and there was a lot of black lines and this crown on her head and all decorations on her dress, everything in black, and so I had to cover all those black lines. I used not only white gel pen but pink, purple, also Posca markers I use here to cover lines. And so all this small detailing took quite some time. Then I colored animals. They all are supposed to be in white color. And at first this dress was like in very light blue, something like this upper part. But then when I colored animals, and then I see that they don't, not enough contrast between animals and the dress, and they like faded away there. So then I had to darken the color, so now they look fine, I think. Can't say that I'm completely happy with this illustration. I don't know what it is, but maybe I'm not quite happy about the way snow turned out. Maybe not enough white. But on the other hand, when you have white animals sitting on white snow, not easy to make the difference. Anyway, on the whole, I'm quite pleased. It's okay. I like this bear, most of all the animals here. And on the whole, yeah, I think it's okay. And actually I started coloring second illustration for this prompt, and I planned to finish it yesterday, but then it turned out that I was not at home the whole day, and so no time to finish it. But I will show you anyway, because the bear is finished and only background is left. It's The Forest of Serenity by Poppy Appleby. It's very simple illustration, doodly style, and as you can see I completed the bear and only this background is left. So another kind of whip, and I don't like to have whips, so especially before New Year. Then I want to finish all my whips. Maybe I should do this. So this bear, I believe, will be finished quite soon, and then I will show you the complete illustration. So these were my works for this prompt. And now let's watch the slideshow with all those different bears in one video, and I hope you will enjoy it. Let's go. So that was our very positive and lovely gallery of different bears. Thank you everyone who joined this challenge and sent your works. That was all about bears, and now as usually let's draw another prompt for the upcoming week from this very colorful box. Let's find out. So friends, we've got prompt doors. I think this prompt is a little bit more complicated than bear. It's not that obvious prompt, like I can't remember any illustration at the moment. Maybe Johanna Basford, Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, but I'm not sure. But nowadays I'm afraid that I will draw a prompt snowman because I have snowman in that box, and now we have our monthly color along for the theme snow, where we can color snowman as well. So I wouldn't like that we have like two similar themes at the same time, but luckily we've got doors. So as I can't remember anything, I hope to find some interesting illustrations. Maybe the picture will turn out more interesting and more exciting than the prompt sounds. We'll see. So see you later. So friends, I'm back, and it did take me quite some time to browse through my collection in search of suitable illustrations for this prompt, doors. What I can say, it's not that there are no doors on illustrations, they are, but not the type that I would like to color for this prompt. I will show you in a second what I meant by this prompt, what illustrations I had on my mind when choosing this prompt. I would not like you to color some tiny door in some building on the background that you can't actually see that door. So I would like you to find and choose illustrations with more prominent doors. And first of all, let me show what doors are meant by this prompt. Yes, indeed, Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. I remember this book straight away, Johanna Basford, and this illustration. I know many people have this picture colored. It's a very popular illustration from this book. Ivy opening some door, and then she gets into another world. She gets into some story. So that's what I mean, this type of doors, where doors are part of the story on the picture. A little bit similar illustration from Secret Garden, again Johanna Basford. It's more simple illustration, a lot of greenery here, and in the center this door, which again kind of part of the story, because we don't know what is this door, what is behind that door. So it's like keeping some secret, and it's part of the story on this illustration. Again, very similar picture from Земля снова, Tomislav Tomic, and it's the first page. Again, it's like as if we are opening the doors into another world, and we see this fairy here peeping out from this door. There is another picture, maybe couple, that you can color as well. I believe this type of illustrations you can find a lot, but as you can see, door is not that small, not tiny. You can see this door, it's quite noticeable, so you can choose this type of illustrations as well. Another one. Yeah, another one. Again, some sea castle, and there's a door, but this one a little bit smaller. Mythic World, Kerberosanes. It's a double spread, and I know some people find it's rather scary looking, but as example I want to show you these doors. Again, they are opening into something. We can see some light coming through the doors, so it's part of the story. And all the rest illustrations are where we have kind of medium-sized doors. The selection, we have open doors here. Again, they are opening and showing us this romantic scene. Vintage Classic, Tatiana Stolova. Again, some magical building, and we can see doors. These doors are noticeable. You don't have to look on the illustration where this door is. Magical World of the Middle Earth, Roman Pisarev. And here we have Hobbit and Gandalf, and the door leading to Hobbit's room, I believe. What I meant by tiny doors, like if you have some illustration and there are some buildings on the background, of course there are doors there, but of course if you have no other illustrations suitable for this prompt with bigger doors, of course you can color something like this too, but it would be more interesting if everyone color more prominent doors. Escape to Christmas Past. Here we have this small illustration, bakery, and we can see door here with this decoration. So we can color something like this, because this door with decoration indicates that Christmas is around. Carte Tarot book, and we have something like this, open doors here. Hannah Carlson in Seasons, I found again a winter illustration with this lovely house, quite big size door, and a squirrel. Actually this one is nice to color for winter season. And two printed pages, this one by Jana Prosvirina, it is called Secret Door. So we can hardly see that door, because there is a guy on the foreground, but the name of this illustration suggests that this door is important. And another one by Chet Minton. Again, some story here. This suspicious looking guy inviting this girl somewhere, open door. Maybe some of you would find this prompt not that exciting, not that interesting, but it's our challenge. And for me, it's like whether I like it or not, I color something for this prompt. Of course, I try to choose an illustration that would inspire me. And and I have a couple that do inspire me at the moment. So I'll be waiting for your works, though I expect there will be less submitted works than for the bear prompt. Anyway, I hope there will be something to look at next time. And that was all for today. Bye.